All right, we are here at the Phoenix Film Festival, and it's not just about movie making here. It's also about all different aspects of putting together a production. And we have a singer with us today. Her name is Kenya, and your last name is Braxton. Just like the singer, is it Tori? What's her name?
Toni Braxton.
Toni Braxton. Are you related? Everyone asks you that, right?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me that.
But so we just met, so I'm going to ask you all these questions right here on the air. We were wondering, well, myself, I was wondering if you had any sort of influences, like we were just teasing about Toni Braxton, but do you have any influences, people that you look up to?
Yeah, I have a lot of influence. One of my biggest influences is Michael Jackson, because he was a perfectionist at what he does. Also,
and a genius, so that's a fantastic
definitely.
one. I was a little concerned if you would say Miley Cyrus.
Oh.
Nothing wrong with that,
No,
but Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson is very amazing. Also, Whitney Houston.
Another, you're good.
Yeah, Queen right there. And Celine Dion, that's another very good, amazing singer.
These are really good, solid influences. Do you like Aretha Franklin? Anybody like that?
I love Aretha Franklin and Marvin Gaye, The Temptations, a lot of...
Wait a minute, you're just a child. Do you know Marvin Gaye and The Temptations?
Yeah.
All right, your parents are doing a really good job.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Now, when did you start singing?
I started singing at 4. So my parents said I started singing, and I've been in choir ever since I was 8, and I'm in honors now, honors choir at my school.
And I'm guessing that you are singing in the school plays and stuff too?
Yeah, next year the school might be broadcasting the Dreamgirls play, and I might be doing the lead role as Dina. So.
Any of the roles in that show are fantastic. Oh, that would be great. And you're a dancer too? Do you dance?
Yes, I dance. I do a little hip-hop, modern. I'm in dance at school too.
Do you do a lot of musical theater? Because if you plan on going into that, trust me, I did not have I'm a musical theater performer, and I did not have as much dance background as I would like because I lived far out in the country. But as much dance as you can get, especially if you're a good singer, that can get you so far.
Yeah, I have a concert coming up at the end of this year. So I've been busy a lot during school with my electives and academics or whatnot. So.
When you started singing, what was your what do you want to aspire to do? Do you want to be a pop singer, or do you want to be someone who writes songs?
I want to write my own music, and I want to produce my own music. I also want to be the type of artist where I can feed into almost any genre.
That's great. There's so many artists who get caught up in one genre and they want everyone to produce for them and do all the work. And it sounds like you're being more well-rounded. Do you play an instrument?
I played the violin before. I played the piano. I know certain chords and keys.
Good. That's important, especially when you're doing musical theater. You need to be able to plunk out your part. And you can hold your own, right? You can hold your own part in harmonies. Excellent. Do you have a singing group that you put together, like a doo-wop group or anything?
I like working individually because certain times, you can depend on a person, but then again you can't. So I also like working by myself.
Yes, you've been around musicians, apparently. You've learned that whole trick about some of them you can depend on, some you can't. It's a party pavilion here at the Phoenix Film Festival. So as we're talking, there's a party going on around us. Did you see any of the films in the festival yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't really seen them yet, but I'm planning to. Seems very interesting.
There's one tomorrow that I want to see, actually Sunday as well. It's called The Life Inside Out. And from the postcard and what I talked to the filmmakers, it's about a woman who plays the guitar who's a musician. So that might be interesting to you if you want to check that out. Life Inside Out. And it's about a woman musician. I started learning to play the guitar, but that was 4 years ago, so you should start now because you're obviously much younger than me. So by the time you're my age, you'll be a pro at it. So what is your next plan of attack? When can we see you if we wanted to hear you? Do you have a website?
No, I haven't really started that yet.
Okay.
I'm fairly new at this, but later on in the future, I'm planning to at least get some studio time, work on demos or whatnot.
Yeah.
But right now I'm starting things out slow, not try to jump to conclusions or rush things because I don't want to do things wrong. So.
Sure, and you also don't want to get sometimes you find that if you jump into something and it doesn't go well, it can color how you feel about that in the future. So it's best to do the musicals, have other people help you put together the show, and then you get to see how everyone works together. Yeah, that's really great. Well, it's been great talking to you. Thank you for sitting down with us because I know there's a lot of other more exciting things you could be doing. And we'll keep an eye out for you too. Yeah, maybe someday instead of people going, hey, are you related to Tony Braxton? They'll be like, are you related to Kenya Braxton? And I'll be like, oh yeah, I met her at the Phoenix Film Festival years ago. It was great to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Me too.